Hello and welcome to the men's game between Israel and France. Team France, captain number 64, Joancel. Number 4, Bailey. Number 5, Ronaldo. Number 11, Armoire. Number 12, Trebuchet. Number 16, Perusila. Number 18, Ferrari. Number 24, Macoma. Number 25, Carrier. Number 26, Durand. Number 92, Julecy. Number 93, Theo. Coach Clifford Fisher. Team Israel. Captain number 8, Eliyahu. Number 7, Shaba. Number 10, Buznak. Number 11, Yarki. Number 14, Rigoda. Number 16, Menachem. Number 17, Bauer. Number 21, Wesley. Number 23, Treidinger. Number 24, Tagamin. Number 28, Maimon. Number 15, Barbibai. Coach Leo Pro. Games official, Krunoslav Page, Croatia. Patricia Diaz Cavaliero, Spain. Coach Jakta, Turkey. Game commissioner, Jovana Krivovčeva-Milanović, Serbia. Now, if you are able, please stand for the national anthem of France. National anthem of Israel.
Well, a warm welcome everyone to the IWBF Europe and IWBF YouTube channel. You're locked into court number 1 and today's encounter in Group B, pitting France and Israel. Hello everyone, John Hobbs on hand, bringing you the action for today's contest. We are moments away from tip-off. France, of course, getting the win over the Netherlands yesterday, coming back from double digits to beat the Dutch. Israel battling against the European champions, Great Britain, but falling short. So a chance for Israel to gain a measure of revenge here today, and for France, a chance for them to go 2-0 in Group B. Well, we'll get the starting fives for the two teams in just a moment. 3 officials assigned this contest: Krunoslav Pesic of Croatia, Patricia Diaz of Spain, and Jakta Koch of Turkey. Well, we're in day 3 of these IWBF European Championships as the road to Ottawa continues. Of course, the top 5 teams qualify automatically for next year's big event in Canada. And the teams placed 6th and 7th will go through to next year's repechage just before the World Championships. It's scheduled for April time. Well, both teams now coming onto the court. Starting fives haven't actually come up just yet, so we'll wing it and see who comes out onto the floor first. Remy Bail, Christophe Carlier, Nicolas Janser. The main 3 will come onto the court. Jerome Durand also stepping on. And Sofiane Aoui makes up the starting 5 for Le France. And the starting 5 for Israel: Radi Dagamin, Mior Lajri, Nadef Menshem coming in as well, Amit Vedoga and Shea Barbi are your starting 5s for Israel. And we have just a brief break in play, well, before the game starts. It's our Croatian official just having a chat with one of the local organising committee, as well as well, now the two coaches are coming over to meet with the Croatian official, Krunoslav Pesic. And it looks like we have an issue with the shot clock on the entrance side of the Hotel Hills Arena here in the Bosnian capital of Sarajevo. The shot clock on the far side is working just fine. That's to my left, and we just have an issue on the right-hand side at the moment, so there'll be a bit of a game delay here. And once again, the starting fives for the two teams, now that they are official and they're now confirmed. Amit Vidoda for Israel, Nadif Menachem, Mahor Lazari, Radi Dagamin and Cher Barbi for Israel. And for France, Remy Bail, Sofiane Aoui, Christophe Callier, Jérôme Duron and Nicolas Joncer. And now the referees are telling both teams to head to the benches while we sort out our shot clock issue. And both teams will start their warm-ups again. So we'll be right back in a few minutes while we get our temporary issue fixed. Stick around, we'll be back. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Hotel Hills Arena here in Sarajevo, and you are locked into court number one as Israel and France will do battle in just a moment. We have a temporary game or start of game delay as there is an issue with the shot clock on the right-hand side. And just to update you, the local organising committee, the very hard-working volunteers that make this event possible alongside the on-site electricians here at the Hotel Hills Arena, are right now trying to fix the problem, and hopefully we will get back underway and we can start this game in a few moments. So apologies for the delay to everyone watching on the IWBF and IWBF Europe YouTube channel. But the very hard-working volunteers, the LOC, and the on-site electricians are trying to fix the problem with the shot clock at the moment. The shot clock on the left-hand side is working just fine, but the one on the right-hand side has temporarily been switched off and is being fixed as we speak. So we'll be back with you in just a few minutes' time, and hopefully we can get play underway. Stick around. Well, we welcome you back to the Hotel Hills Arena. We are going to be underway in just a moment. Apologies for the delay in the start of the game. We have a shot clock malfunction on the right-hand side of the basket, but we are now going to start this contest, and Israel will get the first possession of the ball game. Vigoda, Barbie, Dagamin to Vigoda. Shot clock at 9 for Israel. Dagamin throws one up. That's off the back iron, and it's rebounded by Jerome Duran. And here is Nicolas Janser, the main offensive threat for this France team. Duran, Christophe Carlier, who had a great game yesterday against the Netherlands. And Janser, in his favourite spot, gets France off and running. Vigoda, Dagamin. Israel 0-1 currently in Group B, lost out in a physical battle to Great Britain, the European champions, yesterday, as Barbie misses the field goal attempt. Here is Jerome Duran. France, a very experienced side. Janser dumps it off as Aoui kicks it back out, and a whistle has gone. Foul called on Shea Barbie. Averaged 10 points at the last European Championships back in 2023 in Rotterdam. Carlier given lots of space, and he buries an elbow shot. Christophe Carlier in rhythm early. Vigoda. And Dagamin responds. Radi Dagamin, who was only 12 when he made his international debut for the Israeli team. That was, of course, in the junior setup, as Christophe Carlier responds at the other end. 6-2, early doors in favour of France. Vigoda.
Ali.
Vigoda has to put up the shot. His path was blocked, but Israel get the offensive rebound and can reset. But that was a poor pass. It just about made Dagamin. And Dagamin gets it to go now. Will that count? They will count it. Continuation of play. Referees had to think about it. Dagamin did very well to receive that pass. Jerome Duran was right up in his face, but he drove to the hoop, got the run of the go, and he'll go to the line for a freebie. Radi Dagamin, unquestionably Israel's danger man in this European Championship. Had 17 points yesterday against Great Britain. Here is Janser. Janser, awkward shot. He was smothered by two Israeli defenders, especially with a lot of time on the shot clock, but France can breathe a sigh of relief because they get the ball back. Janser. Aoui was in acres of space, driving to the basket. He's still there. Carlier has it. Duran sees a slither of room, but wasn't facing the basket. Janser, an awkward shot again, and again France tenacious on the glass. Offensive rebounding at its very best, in the right spot at the right time, and Israel couldn't close out. Dagamin. And it's rebounded by Janser. Appearing in his 6th European Championship, Janser. Janser inside to Aoui. Here is Duran. Beautiful passing, crisp from Le Bleu. And Remy Bail is fouled under the hoop. Of course, Remy Bail, alongside the majority of the French team competing last year at the Paris Paralympics, a proud home Paralympic competition for them. They had to qualify for their home tournament via the Repechage, which was also held in France, in Antibes. And Remy Bail, part of that French team, as he makes the first and makes the second, and France out to a 10-5 lead. Vigoda, Dagamin. Those two will look to link up a lot on the offensive side. A lot of the offense runs through those two people. That's a poor pass, though, from Dagamin. And French coach Cliff Fisher jumping up and down, very animated at the moment, but that's his style of coaching. Janser from the elbow. That's his absolute bread and butter. He's almost automatic from there. And a timeout has been called, early one, by Israel. They trail 12-5 with 5:39 to play in the first period. And the officials just letting the French team know just to calm down a little bit. Obviously, emotions in such a big tournament. Of course, this is the road to the World Championships. France want to seal their spot automatically. And even at this early stage of the tournament, emotions maybe getting a little bit high for the French team, as referees just telling them to calm down a little bit in the timeout. Now 5:39 to play, 12-5 in favour of France. It's been a good start for Le Bleu. Currently 5 of 7 from the floor right now. And they've gone to their strengths. They've crushed the boards. Janser with a couple of field goals, both from mid-range around the elbow side. And referees again going over to the French bench. Cliff Fisher having to tell his men to calm down again. And they do have to be careful. Vigoda to Dagamin. Sweeps it wide to Barbie. Inside, and Menachem gets it to go. Menachem with his first field goal. Another for Menachem, who was also part of the Israel team in Rotterdam. Another veteran of this Israel side. Duran. Janser. Duran at the foul line. That's off the back iron, but it's taken by Aoui. Here is Carlier. Dumps it off, and Sofiane Aoui can't get his shot to fall. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be an Israel possession. Israel right now 2 of 6 from the field. They're in a little bit of a slump right now after a solid few possessions. Vigoda, Dargamin inside again, and Barbi with the two inside. Now a little bit of a press here from Israel, and France break free. The ball is loose. It goes back to France with Carlier. It's 2-on-3 here, and Carlier with the runner. Dargamin looking to drive down the middle, but it was cut off. Here is Barbi. Lovely move from Dargamin away from the ball, but he loses the ball. And France come up with it. Israel's second turnover of the contest. Here is Janser. Christophe Carlier to Janser. Janser again with the midi. 3 of 3, 6 points for Nicolas Janser. Vigoda sees a little lane down the middle. Barbi on the cut, can't get it to fall. Israel doing a really good job of spotting the gap along the perimeter and on the wing, but just haven't been able to connect under the hoop right now. That's an area that Cliff Fisher will look to tackle a little bit as they're crowding the middle of the paint, but not the wings, and that's allowing Israel to get inside quite easily. Duran, Carlier, 9 to shoot. Janser. Good ball movement from Lebleu, and the finish from Remy Bail. How about Remy Bail right now with 4 points? One of France's key defensive components, but right now, offensively, he's getting the job done alongside Nicolas Janser. Barbi a 3, that's off. .246 to play in the first. Great dump-off pass from Janser. And the finish again from Remy Bail. Janser noted that he was getting double-teamed, so a quick pass off to the trailer. Vigoda a 3, that's short. France in a groove. Carlier. Janser again. France have made their last 4 field goals. Vigoda looking to end the streak, misses the 2, gets his own rebound though. Dargamin fakes, goes to the glass and scores. That's a much needed bucket for Israel. Bail. Remy Bail is fouled. And Israel in the penalty, so France will go to the stripe. Second foul of this game on Nadaf Menacham. And it's been a good first quarter thus far, even though he's missed the first free throw for Remy Bail. Third and fourth shots from the stripe in this one, misses them both. On the follow though, Carlier gets it to go. 24-11 in favor of Lebleu. Offensive foul called away from the ball. Mahor Lazari with the foul on the other side of the court. And right now, everything, the momentum, everything is with France. Joncer, Bile again, back to the basket. Joncer on the catch and shoot, and that's his first miss of the day. 1:16 to play here in the first period in this Group B encounter. Israel 0-1 against 1-0 France. Off the window is no good from Bahol. Duran, final minute of the first. Duran, Carlier, Joncer, again, great passing from France, and the finish from Joncer. Vigoda. The whistle has gone. Bahol. And Bahol gets it back. Shot clock at 8 for Israel. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a France possession. And another broken offense from Israel. 5 turnovers in this first quarter for them, as the French women come onto court 1 to support their men's team. Of course, France losing out this morning to Germany in the Women's European Championship in the first game here on court 1. Joncer, close range, in and out. Easy offensive rebound for Duran, but that was a wild pass. Throwing it behind his back. Final seconds of this first quarter. Dagamin launches and hits! Huge shot from Dagamin to end the first period. Well, France have the lead, but what a momentum swing that could be. Radi Dagamin from the other side of the area court here at the Hotel Hills Arena. France lead 26-14 after 1. Well, Radi Dagamin now with that shot moves on to 10 points, 4 or 6 from the field. Only Israel player in double figures. Nicolas Joncer and Christophe Carlier have combined for 20 of France's 26 thus far. They both have 10. Combined 10 of 14 from the field for them thus far as we get the second quarter underway. And again, beautiful touch passing there, but execution lacking. Dagamin now all alone. Duran comes to meet him, but it's too little too late. And back-to-back scores for Israel, bridging the first and second quarter. Good start for them. Potential spell incoming. And going to the foul line is Mamadou Traoré into the game for the first time. Louis Hodouin also into the game for the first time for Les Bleus. Mamadou Traoré, who averaged close to a double-double in the IWBF Euro Cup with Air in the regular season there. Averaged 11 points, 9 boards. And becoming a regular fixture for this French team. as he misses them both. Dargamin with the rebound. And here come Israel. Dargamin. Dargamin looking for Vigoda, but instead finds Barbie. Now Vigoda has the ball. Lovely, crisp passing. And again, Manashem seeing a gap at the wing, going to the basket and getting the score. Giron. Janser. Janser misses the two. Hodwan, 8 to shoot. Duran. Duran misses off to the left. Dargamin with the rebound. Here is Barbie, and now it's it's 1 on 3 here. Barbie is all alone. Manashem and Vigoda come to help. Lots of time on the shot clock still. Dargamin. Now the shot clock winding down. Dargamin from the baseline misses the shot. And it's rebounded, and here is Janser. Janser loses the ball. And Hadwan will retrieve. 7 to shoot, though, for France. Hadwan down the middle. Goes to the glass, it's off. It's rebounded. Janser has it. Janser with one hand. No, Bahol with the rebound. Getting a little bit scrappy out there is Vigoda. Beautiful wheel control, off balance, gets it to go, and a foul! Oh, Israel are bringing the highlights here to Sarajevo. A huge three to end the first period from Dargamin, and now Ahmet Vigoda with beautiful wheel control to break free, goes to the basket, off balance, gets it to fall, and he'll go to the line for a bonus. As Alexei Ramonet comes into the game for the first time for the French. And France, who led by as many as 15 in the first quarter, have seen their lead trimmed down to 6. Vigoda can't get the three-point play, and Louis Hodwan will let that ball go out of bounds. 2 minutes and a bit of change played here in the second period. Ramonet. Duran. Hadwan. Hadwan. And the shot is good from Traore. First field goal for Mamadou Traore. Dargamin. Vigoda. Here is Barbie. He'll go for the long two. That's no good, and it's welcomed by Jérôme Duran. Ramonet. Lovely play, and Duran just kept going. Didn't stop where he was after the pass, just went straight down Main Street. And Ramonet with the pass off, and here is Vigoda. Dargamin in and out with his three. Ramonet. Ramonet surveying. Duran receiving. Traore short range. That's high off the glass. Too high. And Bahol the rebound. And Bahol is fouled by Traore. Well, Israel got it to as little as 6 as France have now reclaimed their double-digit cushion. Vigoda coming out of the game for Israel. And Idor Mahmon into the game for the first time for the Israelis. Here is Dargamin. Radi Dargamin being pressured by Ibrahim Garassi. Dargamin still has it. Shot clock at 7. Bahal. Lovely pass. Barbie can't get it to fall though. And here is Ramonet. Ramonet met by Bahal. Bit of a mismatch there. Ramonet off balance with the finish. (32-20). And a 6-0 run here for Le Bleu. Barbie, a 3, cashes out. And again, a much-needed score for Israel, who are playing well in spurts right now, but France showing a little more consistency. Ramonet, the runner, is money. Barbie, Bahal. Barbie gets it back, 10 to shoot for Israel. Dargamin, another 3. No, that's long. And the ball rolls out of bounds. Israel tried to keep it in, but France will get it back with 4:51 to play in the second period. We're over halfway. Of course, a lot of action still to come across the two courts. Check out IWBF-Europe.org for all the information, the schedule, the live stream info as well. Ramonet, a 3, that's way off. Good offensive board though from Traore, and France can reset. Duran at the foul line, money. .13 advantage for Le Bleu, a 10-3 run by them. Bahal, Dargamin. Plenty of time on the shot clock for Israel. Barbie still has it. Bahal at the foul line, and he connects. Duran, that was a risky pass. Dargamin was all over it. .353 to play here in the second period. And a timeout has been called on the floor. And France, who, as said, led by as many as 15, had their lead trimmed to 6. They've now gone on a 10-5 run and have re-established their cushion. And a timeout called on the floor by Israel with 3:53 remaining in this game that did start off in a bit of a delay due to a shot clock malfunction, hence why the game is running slightly behind schedule. Got to give a big shout out to the local organising committee here in Sarajevo. Very hard-working volunteers that have set up this fantastic event here at the Hotel Hills Arena. In itself a wonderful facility as well. All the players, referees, all staying here in this very hotel that also has these two fantastic courts set up for these European Championships. Dargamin. There's Eli Yari into the game for the first time for Israel, but a turnover there from the Israelis. It's now 2-on-2. Duron and Hardwan has fouled hard. And a whistle has gone. The French players are screaming for an unsportsmanlike. Coach Fischer wants a review of the play. He's telling his men to calm down. And so the officials just having a quick chat. Mahor Lazari was the guilty party for Israel. I'm unsure if... well, the referees will look to the monitor just to see if it was an unsportsmanlike foul. Well, from memory, it was a 2-on-2 break in transition. I will be very honest with you, we don't have the benefits of actually looking at the replay ourselves here on the commentary box. So we will wait and see what the referee's decision is here. .339 to play. France with an 11-point cushion right now and a chance potentially to get some free throws and possession. And an unsportsmanlike foul is the call. And the look of disdain on Mahor Lazari's face. So foul shots and possession to come for Les Bleus. It's a second foul of the game on Razli. And Louis Hardwan to the line for France, strings them both. And the substitutions coming in for Israel. As Ado Mahmoud comes out, as does Radi Dagamin, and Amit Vidoda comes in, as does Ibrahim Bahal. Here is Duron to Hardwan. Hardwan now with 10 to shoot for France. Good defense there from Lazari, reclaiming himself a little bit of redemption. And now Israel can break. Here is Lazari. Lazari close to the basket. Can't get that one to fall. Offensive rebound by Vigoda. And he gets it to go at the second attempt. Great hustle there from Mahor Lazari. As said, a bit of redemption there from the previous play. Hardwan. Extra pass to Ramonet. Duran off the back iron. Ball is loose and it's collected by Ramonet. Ramonet still has it with 8 to shoot. Garassi in good position. There he is on the ball. And his shot partially deflected. Again, Razli getting his hands in the way. Shot clock at 7. Duran. Patient play. Garassi fluffs his lines. Traore on the follow. That should be a shot clock violation. It doesn't matter anyway. Israel have the ball. And now an unsportsmanlike foul has been called against France. And that's on Traore. He's away from the ball. That's his second foul of the game. So now Israel have foul shots and possession. Vigoda will look to benefit. And he splashes the first. And can't get that friendly roll on the second. But Israel now with possession. Substitutions coming in for France. As Girassi will come out and Sofiane Aoui will come back in. Bajo. Vigoda. 9 to shoot. Barbie. Israel got a dance here. Vigoda fading away. Vigoda now with 6. 8-point game. We're back to single digits again. Poor pass from Duran. Foul by Aoui. And now France with no more fouls to give, with 1:52 to play in the second period. Our Croatian official just having a chat with Amit Vagoda, just telling the Israeli players not to use any theatrics when they get fouled. Vigoda. Israel shooting 46% so far. That shot is off from Barbie. It's another offensive rebound. Barbie gets another bite of the cherry. Can't get that to fall either. 4 offensive rebounds in this first half for Israel. Here is Ramonet. Duran all alone. Aoui. But he fluffs his lines. Razli the rebound. Here is Vigoda. Vigoda now slams on the brakes and resets. He'll go for a 3. Spanks it home. Well, Israel showing some fight. Ramonet glides to the cup. Well, the intensity has picked up a little bit, so has the execution. Vigoda. Both benches getting a little animated. Here is Bajo. Barbie. 6 to shoot for Israel. Vigoda off balance. That shot wouldn't have counted anyway. And that's France in the penalty. So with 24.4 to play, Israel now with a chance to trim the lead to as little as 5. After trailing by as many as 15. They trailed by as many as 13 in this second period, but have responded sublimely. As Vigoda splits the foul shot, so the gap is 6. There's 4/10 of a second differential between shot and game. Duran, so there's not really much to do on that one as Duran gets fouled. That'll lead away a bit of the shot clock, and Israel not near the limit yet. They have one more foul to give. Duran. Ramonet. Marks heavily, throws it up. That's off the back iron. That would have counted if it fell. Foul on Amit Vigoda, excuse me. And Ramonet hits the first. 1 of 2 now from the stripe, 7 points off the bench for Alexei Ramonet. Makes them both. 7 seconds left in the second. So What have Israel got? Vigoda launches, and that's off the back iron. Well, they did hit one at the end of the first. Vigoda, though, too strong with that NBA range attempt, and that ends the first half in what has been an entertaining first 20 minutes here on court number one. France lead Israel 42-34. Christophe Carlier and Nicolas Jancer with 10 points, all in the first quarter for Les Bleus. Carlier didn't play a second of the second period. Jancer played a couple of minutes in the second. Remy Bail with 6. Alexei Remonet also on 6 for France. Leading all scorers right now, Radi Dagamin with 12 for Israel on 5 of 10 shooting. Amit Vidoda with 11. You chuck in 4 rebounds for good measure, and it is half-time here on court number one in this Group B encounter. France lead Israel 42-34, and we'll be back in roughly 12 minutes' time. Don't go anywhere. Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the Hotel Hills Arena in Sarajevo, Bosnia-Herzegovina. And it's half time here on court number one. We're going to start the third quarter momentarily in what has been an entertaining first half of action as France lead Israel 42-34. Radi Dargamin leading all scorers right now for Israel with 12 points on 5 of 10 shooting. Israel shooting 45% from the field. They haven't led, though, in this game. They trail by as many as 15. They have slimmed the lead to as little as 6. There's Christophe Carlier and Nicolas Joncer with 10 points each, all in the first quarter, doing the early damage at this present moment. But Israel have had some positive spells, a couple of highlights thrown in as well for good measure. And we are about to start the third quarter here as Dargamin gets us underway. And Dargamin straight away down Main Street. Jerome Duron. Joncer, offensive foul is the call on Remy Bail. So a stop, a score and a stop for Israel. First foul on Remy Bail. Dargamin. Vigoda. Dargamin gets it back. Vigoda, 4 to shoot for Israel. Vigoda doesn't get that to fall. And Christophe Carlier with rebound number 7 for him. Flirting already with a double-double. Carlier now with the score at the other end. 6 of 7 from the field. He has been deadly offensively. And Israel have got to get it over the timeline. That's an 8-second violation. And we'll just have a brief break here as the referee, a technical foul has been called on Nicolas Joncer. He was talking to our Croatian referee, and whatever was said, Krunoslav Pesic didn't like it, and a technical foul is called, so Israel will get a free throw here. Barbi misses the foul shot. Our 3 officials today from Croatia, Spain and Turkey. Christophe Carlier. Here is Duron. Joncer. Duron. 5 to shoot for France. Duron at the foul line. Money. Vigoda. Vigoda straight down the lane. Lays it up and in. France a little slow to get back on defense. Vigoda all business. The lob to Carlier. Carlier off balance. He'll get it to go and a foul. 14 for Christophe Carlier. He had 20 points yesterday against the Netherlands. And makes the free throw. He was 4 of 6 yesterday from the stripe against the Dutch. That was his first trip to the stripe here today. Vigoda, Dargamin, let's fly. And that's no good. It's rebounded. Or it's not rebounded, it'll just go out of bounds. Duran. And the shot is good, and a foul again. Back-to-back three-point play opportunities for Les Bleus. Nicolas Joncer, the beneficiary this time. He now moves on to 12. Christophe Callier with 15 points leading the way. 5 of those 15 have come in this very quarter, and we're still in the early stages. As mass substitutions now come in for Israel, as Azel Shabo comes in for the first time. Barbi will head to the bench. Nadif Manashem comes in as well. And rounding off the trio of substitutions for Israel is Ibrahim Baho. Well, now it's back to a double-digit, a sizable double-digit cushion here for France, and now Israel have got to get their groove on again. Dargamin, 7 to shoot for Israel. Charbon misses. Jerome Duran goes off the window. Well, this is reminiscent of the France side we saw in the first period, where everything was dropping, everything was going their way. Vigoda. Baho. Back to Vigoda. And it rattles in and out. Duran. Joncer. Joncer inside. Doesn't go from Bile. Gets his own rebound, and he's smacked by Charbon, who will be adjudged with the foul. Remy Bile will go to the stripe. First foul of the game, and Remy Bile will head to the stripe. 54 to 38. Bile misses the first. Biggest lead of the contest now for France. And he splits the foul shots. Vigoda. Baho was looking to attack the wing, but he was cut off by Duran. Here is Dargamin at the top. The lefty from Charbon is no good. And another whistle has gone, and I think that's another foul on Charbon. So 2 quick fouls for Azahel Charbon. Momentum with France right now. Can they keep this momentum going? Straight down Main Street. Duran given all the time in the world, but his shot smacks the backboard. Joncer is open. The ball is loose. Callier, they've got to get busy here, France. 4 to shoot. Joncer lobs one up, and that hits nothing. Belair. So Israel possession. It's getting a bit animated on both benches. Well, it has been pretty much for the entire game. Two passionate squads. Dargamin thought about the three, cut off by Duran. Bile comes to help. Jean-Serre joins him. It's a hat trick of people on Dargamin, and it's a turnover for Israel. Eighth turnover of this contest for Israel. Here is Duran. Jean-Serre fading away. Short, rebounded Bajo. Vigoda. Vigoda now, well, he was going to look to drive down the middle, but he was cut off by Jean-Serre. Here is Dargamin to reset. Dargamin now driving to the cup, and he banks it home. Duran looking for Collier and finds him, and a whistle has gone. A foul on the floor, so that wouldn't have counted. And it's another foul on Azel Chavo. That's his third foul now. 3 fouls, all in the third period. And Israel now in the penalty, so Collier will head to the stripe. France nowhere near troubling the foul count just yet. 4:41 to play in the third. Collier, like Jean-Serre, one of the main offensive threats for this France team. We've already seen it thus far in these European Championships. Dargamin. Vigoda. And a travelling violation called on Vigoda. Another turnover for Israel, their third in this third period. Jerome Duran. Collier. Jean-Serre. Duran keeps moving and scores. And France accelerating away from Israel. Dargamin did well to collect with the left hand, agonizingly falls out. Looks like a lid is on the bucket here for Israel. Jean-Serre. Jean-Serre at the elbow with one hand. 15 for Nicolas Jean-Serre, chucking 4 rebounds for good measure. Vigoda. Dargamin. Bajo in space, but Dargamin wants to go it alone. That's long. Rebounded Remy Bile. Here is Jean-Serre. He'll let fly for 3. No, short. Chavo. Vigoda. Dargamin in space. But Dargamin not in rhythm. Jean-Serre bounced past Duran, did well to collect that with Vigoda all over him. Jean-Serre, that's Duran. Collier with one hand again, another second chance point for France. 57% from the field, 10 second chance points. Vigoda nearly got the 3 to fall, but foul shots to come. Sophia Aoui with the foul and a timeout called by France with 2:23 to play. Well, it's been an entertaining third quarter if you're a France fan watching back home, wherever you are in Europe. And Israel with nothing really going their way in this third quarter. They started off strongly, got a couple of stops, a couple of quick scores, and reduced the deficit. But France have just gone up the gears and have accelerated away. It's a 23-point lead. And Vigoda at the line for Israel. France have outscored Israel 21-6 with 2:23 to play, and Israel with some points on the board. As Vigoda makes all three, and a much needed 3 free throws for Israel. Vigoda now 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Here is Hadouan. Here is Carlier back to Hadouan. Jean-Serre, that's a tough shot over 2 Israel defenders. Jean-Serre now moves on to 17. Vigoda. Vigoda lets fly. That's in and out. And it's rebounded, and here comes France again. Hadouan, foul away from the ball. .144 to play, 22-point advantage here for France. Well, they came back from a double-digit deficit yesterday against the Netherlands, and they've led from the opening tip onwards thus far, but they have been challenged by Israel, and right now they are looking to put this game to bed. As Carlier makes the second. Eli Yari on the ball for Israel. Vigoda drives down the wing, but now comes back out. Yari. Here is Maimon. Maimon misses the 2. And the ball goes out of bounds. And France retain the possession. .118 to play. Jean-Serre. Jean-Serre off, well, away from the basket there as Carlier can't get the short shot to fall. Maimon with the rebound. Final minute of the third. In a dominant display by France. Yari. Vigoda. Yari in space, 6 to shoot. Vigoda decides to shoot it and bury it. Jean-Serre. Hadouan, lovely quick bounce pass. Oh, the finish wanting from Carlier. Shot clock is now off. Israel will look to hold it. There'll be a whistle momentarily. There it is. as Sofiane Aoui helped back up. 11 seconds to play here in the third period. France in pole position, commanding, and Israel looking to get one more score. But they certainly have a mountain to climb heading into the fourth. Vigoda sees a bit of room. Final seconds, a whistle has gone. It's a foul on Jean-Serre. France now with no more fouls to give. Well, Israel think they have foul shots, and they think France are in the penalty. They've got 14 fouls of France, so with 2.5 to play, here is Vigoda. Got to put up something. He puts it up, and it's air ball for Amit Vigoda, and that ends the third period. And it's certainly one to forget if you're an Israel fan or an Israel player. France right now in a commanding 40 or 66 to 45 advantage. Christophe Carlier with 10 points in that third period. He moves on to 20 points and 9 rebounds. Nicolas Jean-Serre with 17 and 5 rebounds. Chuck in 3 assists for good measure. Amit Vigoda with 18 points and 5 boards for Israel. Leading the way, Radi Dargamin with 16. But Dargamin, who has seen a lot of the ball, has committed 4 turnovers, 4 of Israel's 9 heading into the final 10. Group B action here, as the road to the World Championships now in full swing. Of course, the World Championships next summer in Ottawa, Canada. Duran, Ramonet. Ramonet inside to Bile. Bile is swamped by multiple Israel defenders and somehow gets it to drop. Luck on the side of Le Bleu for sure in this one. Vigoda. Yari to Vigoda, 9 to shoot for Israel. Yari gets it back. Shot is up, shot is off from Maimon. Hadwan. And Maimon at the other end with the quick steal, intercepts the pass, anticipating where that was going to go. Vigoda. Vigoda twisting, turning, and a whistle has gone. And Louis Hadwan straight away puts his hands up. That will be a foul on the France number 11, who can also score in bunches as well. Averaged 19 points for his Club Air in the Eurocup last season. Vigoda. Yari, and Eloy Yari will head to the stripe. And that's a foul, another foul on Louis Hadwan. That's 2 quick fouls for him. That's his 3rd of the game. And Eloy Yari will head to the foul line for Israel. Eloy Yari, part of that Israel team that was recently in Brazil for the Under-23 World Championships. It was a very tough tournament, though, for the Israelis. And he splits the free throws. Duran. Wide open is Hardwan. First field goal for Louis Hardwan after missing his first two. Ilayari. Mammon. Vigoda. 5 to shoot. Yari inside. Yari the finish. Jerome Duran. Ramonet. Hardwan. Back to Duran. Duran gets the friendly roll. Over Yazri. Over 2 minutes played here in the final quarter. Vigoda with the ball. Maimon looking to break free and gets the ball. 5 to shoot for Israel. Ball is deflected and right into my lap. But unfortunately, I deflected the ball to the other side of the court. As Israel will get the ball back, but it'll be after a timeout. Israel have called for a quick minute or so on the bench, and even I need a minute or so. I think that ball injured me as it came right towards me on the commentary box. .7:25 to play, and Israel will get the ball. There's only 3 or some odd seconds on the shot clock. France shooting at around 56% from the field in this contest, and have a commanding 72-48 lead. A very entertaining and competitive first half. Certainly broken open in the third. A 13-3 run by France, the catalyst for a 24-11 third period for them, and they've outscored Israel in the early going here in the fourth as well, as the lead just gets bigger and bigger. Shot clock now down to 3 for Israel as Eliyahu into the game for the first time misses his first attempt. Bounce pass is pretty from Ramonet, gets the ball back and buries a 2. Eliyahu gets the ball, and this time is good. Ziv Eliyahu with his first field goal, first minutes off the bench for the veteran. Hardwan. 3 is up, 3 is short from Ramonet. Alexis Ramonet can hit them from there. Barbai a 3, that's short. Now both teams going cold from the field. Duran, bullet pass to Hardwan. Hardwan comes out and resets. Shot clock, plenty of time on the shot clock. Bile sweeps it wide. Ramonet fakes, shoots, short. Eliyahu. Barbai. Barbai just looking for help, looking for anything right now. 6 to shoot for Israel. Elihanu in great position and agonizingly drops out, but he'll get freebies at the foul line. Elihanu with his first trip to the foul line, the lefty off to the left with his first. Elihanu misses both. It's rebounded by Deva Makoma into the game for the first time. He's actually been on the court for a couple of minutes. Hadwan. Here is Makoma. Duran at the elbow. And the friendly roll. And that just sums up France's offensive performance, particularly in the second half. Everything has dropped. Foul away from the ball. And a foul, another foul on Louis Hadwan. And that is foul number 4 for the France number 11. Barbe kicks it out. Plenty of time on the shot clock for Israel. Barhol can't get that one to fall. Barbe with another opportunity for Israel, and at the second time of asking, Israel get it to fall. Duran looking for Bile, can't find him. Turnover for France. Here is Barhol. Elihanu. Israel a little bit more methodical in their offensive flow here. Barhol finds a bit of room, grazes the rim, gets his own rebound. Yari can't get it to fall either. Hadwan. Ramonet. 6 to shoot for LeBleu. Hadwan at the top. Got a dance. Throws it up. Doesn't fall. Elihanu the rebound. France at the moment with the numbers. Barbe a 3. That's off the back iron. And that will go out of bounds. And Jerome Duran saves it from the commentary box. And a second time of asking, I would have had to have saved the ball. Timeout called on the floor by France with 3:37 to play in this one. In what has been a dominant second half showing by LeBleu. They've outscored Israel 34-18. Of course, coming up later on, so many games taking place here today. Coming up at 2:30, the Netherlands and Spain will lock horns in the Women's European Championship. Of course, the Netherlands dominant against France yesterday in their opener. Only really needed 3 minutes to get the job done in the first period, and did the majority of their damage with Mariska Bayer all on the bench. Germany taking on the hosts Bosnia-Herzegovina. Netherlands, Switzerland, Italy, Great Britain to culminate the day. That's just a flavour of what's going on here in Sarajevo. And 2 shots incoming for Abdelwaleed Hermasilla into the game for the first time. He's had some junior experience. He's actually played alongside teammates Sofiane Ayoui, Mamadou Traoré and Enzo Trebuchet. But fluffs his lines with the first. Hermosilla gets the second, the man from Lille. And his first score of the game, and the French bench erupt as one. Great to see the young man getting off the mark. Bajo a 3, that's off. Ramonet straight down Main Street, stops, and a whistle has gone. That will not count. It's an offensive foul, actually, against Ramonet. As Mahor Lazari comes out of the game and into the game for the first time, Natan Boschner. Natan Boschner, one of the main offensive threats for Israel at the Under-23 World Championship in Brazil back in June. Bajo off the window. Duran. 2:36 to play. Inside, and the finish from Hermosilla. And now the French bench are just cheering any basket Hermosilla puts in now. Great moment for that young man. Lovely off-ball movement from Israel. The finish inside from Eli Yari, who actually led Israel with 10 points a game in Brazil back in June at the Under-23 Worlds. Had a double-double of 12 points, 12 boards against Canada. And Barbie gets the steal, intercepting the pass from Ramonet. But France have the numbers on the defensive side. Elihanyu, no. Rebounded, it's loose. Elihanyu gets it back. Barbie. Elihanyu gets it. As we enter the final minute and 30 seconds here, France, a strong second half showing, leads them to their second win as Ramonet with the runner. And bumps Barbie for his troubles. Bit of grown man basketball there from Alexei Ramonet. Barbie to respond for 3, no. And they get the ball back when the whistle has gone. Israel have let fly from downtown 14 times in this contest, only made 3 of them. France, though, in the penalty, so Israel will get foul shots. 1:07 to play. And Israel's struggles from the foul line in this one, 7 of 16 here today. Well, we're entering the final minute. Ramonet. Here is Jerome Duran at the foul line. Favorite spot. Rattles in and out. Bajo. Barbie blocked by Enzo Trebuchet. Ramonet. The long runner is good. .30 seconds to play, and France will improve to 2-0 here in Group B. Bajo. 4 to shoot for Israel. Ball is loose. Elihanyu has to put it up. And he'll go to the foul line for 2. Well, in the short time Zivelehanyu's been on the floor, he's been incredibly effective. Very aggressive to the cup. And has gone to the line a couple of times here in this one. And he strings the first. But in the grand scheme of things, it's academic. It was a very competitive, very exciting first 20 minutes, but France turned up the gears and they will come away with an 83-60 victory here in this Group B encounter. France get the job done. A hard-fought win for what it's worth. Christophe Carlier, 1 rebound shy of a double-double. He had 20 points and 9 boards, chucking 4 assists for good measure. Jerome Duron with a beautiful all-round showing of 14 points, 7 boards, 7 assists. Nicolas Joncer added 17 as well. Alexei Ramonet off the bench with 14 in just 17 minutes on the floor. Israel led by 18 points from Amit Vigoda. But it has finished here, 83-60 in favor of France. Second win of these European Championships for Les Bleus. Israel dropped to 0-2, but it's been a fascinating encounter here on court number 1. Join us for more action here on the IWBF Europe and IWBF YouTube channel. But